It's the 7th of April, it's Friday. We've got non-farm payrolls this afternoon, and it's just after 8 o'clock GMT. Well, our AUD USD trade has done really well. It's got down to this resistance line here, and this is where we might stumble a little bit. Stumbled here, stumbled there. Um, it's it's going down very nicely, thank you. This has been a turning point in the past, so I'm staying in the trade. We'll see how we get on. It's doing very nicely for us, and you know, I've got all these trades in up the top here. I've got 3 times more money on these that I would normally risk, so I'm very pleased with that trade. AUD Japanese yen. Again, this is done very nicely for us. I think we've got a short candle again, yeah, today on the SP 500. So I'm ever hopeful that that's going to crash and burn. So again, we're following this down. We'll stay with the trend. We've got the commitment of traders report tonight. So we'll see which way that's telling us to go. Euro Japanese yen. Yeah, I got back into this. I'm very slightly in profit. I could just put a stop in there. I might give it a little bit more, give it a bit more breathing space. But that's actually below the 30.9. If it stops below there, then basically it's just going to continue downhill. So quite interested in that. AUD New Zealand dollar. We're below the 50 on the RSI. It's keeping to the trend line. Hopefully this will follow through for us. That's quite a nice trade. You know, if we could end up somewhere down here, that would be really nice. We're on the bottom of the stochastic, but yeah, that's quite a nice trade. Euro New Zealand dollar. I'm about at entry. Hasn't quite done what I thought it would do, but we'll see what we see tonight. But last week the commitment of traders was with this one, so we're still above the 50 on the RSI. Stochastic's a little bit in no man's land, so yeah, we'll stick with it anyway. Pound AUD. This is doing lovely for us. RSI is still going up. We're in this sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles so far in that little bit of a rally there. As long as the RSI continues up, that should continue. The stochastic can wiggle along the top here, and we'll see what we see tonight. Yeah, here we go again. The S&P 500. I'll just have a look at the monthly. The monthly is it's at 69.9. So I really want to get it below the 69.1. 64.4 on the weekly, and on the daily we're at 47. We're below the 50, and it has actually adhered to this trend line that I put on the RSI. So I'm thinking that's going to keep on going down. So swiftly on to my friend the AUD CAD, and this has gone nicely for us. I had my doubts. I didn't expect this rally up here. It's now in a trend short. We're below the 50 on the RSI. It's following the trend line. That's doing very nicely for me. So I'm going to continue following that. And if we see a change in the commitment of traders, or if we see a break of this trend line, we'll probably get out. Euro USD hasn't really done much. I got out at the black line. It's had about, well, it's had all week going sideways. We're below the 50 on the RSI, and we're on the bottom with the stochastic. Now, I'm out because I'm not too sure of this trade, so we'll see what happens tonight. Euro GBP, this I want to short, and it's already in an oversold position, so I can't see a good entry for me at the moment. Move on. Silver hasn't helped me much. It's up here at my turquoise line. I'm going to move quickly on. It looks like it's going to cross my resistance on the RSI. We'll see if it bounces off or not, and obviously look at the report tonight. USD Mexican peso. This is bouncing along the bottom quite nicely for me. I think it looks like it's going to turn up. We're just about gracing the trend line. I mean, it's getting to be a bit of a decision point. The bottom Bollinger Band's just turning up. The RSI has broken the trend line and is pointing up. So I think I should do well with that. USD JPY, I'm out. I'll look at the report tonight, but I was expecting a bounce back up here. We'll see what happens, but until I get a positive outlook on the commitment of traders, I'm leaving that one out. We want to short it. It's already in oversold. I would like a bounce off the Bollinger Band, at least the mid Bollinger Band. And we've got our friend Western Texas something or other. So this is going up nice. This is really doing a nice long. I want to be short on this. So it's got up now to the resistance. I'll put the trend line from the previous low to the previous high and where it broke, and I've got a resistance here on the RSI, and this is just touching it now. So now I want to see what happens, but that's a nice strong candle we've had today. So I think on Monday we might see another one, but we'll look at the commitment of traders report and see what happens tonight. Well, thank you all for watching, and thanks for the likes and subscribes, and I'll speak to you tomorrow when I'll be doing the commitment of traders report. Okay, thank you very much.